wake it on up. What's up, gang? With some gang? Everything else sounds strange. Then we don't mess with them lame. So get up, use your brain, then wake up and do your thing. That part, what's up with it? What it do, man? On this good Wednesday, man. Hope everybody good out there. We gonna chop it up and give y'all a minute to get up in here. But we're gonna talk about the lush beef with Wack Hunted. Anybody that watch No Jumper or seeing how you know he Wack Hunter really gets at lush. Punks him, bullies him, and he says it's over. He said he ain't taking it no more. He said you play with him, he's suing the BBL out your woman. You got to get it all because you got to messed up. And it's finally about that time, man. Is any grown man letting another man call them bitches and punks and I'll beat you up and da 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 and all that rah rah, and don't really never had nothing to say, but I don't want the problem, you know what I'm saying? And he even pointed that out, put other people's name, but a name that a lot of people say, yeah, Wack don't want it with Jay Diggs, huh? What Jay Diggs looking for him, he made songs and that little beef. Wack kind of killed that and really didn't say too much. And he's like going after the weak, so he called him weak, and I gotta agree with him. You know what I'm saying? It shows busterism when you yelling and huffing and puffing on somebody that don't want them problems. Let you know many times they don't want them problems. Just leave me alone, man. I'm just doing my content. Why you get mad? The thing that was the issue, he said if you gonna be mad at Munchie B, which doesn't say a name. Munchie just said he passed a drink to somebody who did something to somebody else, right? What's the difference from Wack 100 talking about Big U and this rapper and at the airport, and the man is already in jail, and I'm not gonna bring another case on him, but it's something they can use to make him look bad, to be like, look at this Big U, he was terrorizing the rappers, and he was they come down, he was getting money, see, so it can make it look bad, even though he fighting all kind of case anyway, you feel me? But you gotta get that same energy as they was like Munchie be telling, he didn't say a name though, you know what I'm saying? Wack Hunter said name, so I agree with Lush with that, and just for standing up, man. And I had to laugh when he said he touch him, I'm suing the BBL out that girl of his. I want it all. Don't play with me. I'm taking everything you got. You know what I'm saying? Y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. But I do agree that that's weak sauce to bully somebody, and this has been happening for a while. You know what I'm saying? Wack Hunter always, you bitch ass nigga, whoop de whooping, but he don't have that same energy for everybody, and that's the thing that a lot of people been saying, for a while. Like, man, he always yelling and screaming, but he know who to play with and who not, and that shows weakness. You know what I'm saying? So Lush might be a smoker or whatever, but he made a lot of sense, and I had to agree with him with that. Do he want them problems? Now you telling, R&B, I think that's her name. He put her in it. I heard he put the kids. So let's just going on. He tired of this shit. And you know what I'm saying? One thing about when people fed up, man, a coward will kill you quick. You put somebody in the corner just because they don't, what you want to do? And play tough all the time. You push him and push him. Sometimes you'll get a reaction unbelievable. And he seems like he had his breaking point. Lushton lost, I guess, a grade was talking to. Passed away or OD'd. I don't know if she passed or not, but he felt it was his fault, and so now he got a lot of other things that ain't got to do with content. And here go Big Bad Wack Hunted on him. You punk ass bitch, I'll beat you up and choke you out, and you know what I'm saying. And finally he had enough. I'm talking about what it is, what it do, man. What's up? What's up? So I think that he's correct how he's looking at the situation. How he's always been the guy that turns it down, or I don't want that Wack, Big Bad Wack, I'm not a gang member, I don't want no problems. You know what I'm talking about? I'm talking about. But he's sick of it. He went crazy, and I said this nigga went crazy. He gonna sue the BBL out his bitch. He keep playing with him. He want it all. I said, okay, look at what. I mean, look at Lush. Being finally standing up for herself. If there's any grown man, anybody disrespecting you and keep on pushing and pushing, it shouldn't get to that to where you allow that. You know what I'm saying? He should have been stood up for himself. And I gotta give him a little hand clap, man, for like, that's enough. You know what I'm saying? And the beef, we know Wack usually just yelling. He just be talking. You know what I'm saying? He ain't gonna do too much, but he does seem to get on the weaker people or people he think ain't about that or won't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, well, what about Jay Diggs? Or what about when you had a problem with this dude or that dude? You don't want no problem. Then, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Thank you. Shout out. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment on the video. And you know what I'm saying? A coward in the corner is a you know, ain't no telling what they'll do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna say that he's a coward, but he does seem to be timid. You know what I'm saying? He does seem to be like, well, I'm just a junkie, J Cat, leave me alone. You know, that's his role he play. Could rap and all that, and he could be a junkie and all that, but he ain't dumb. He know that, okay, this guy gonna get on the phone, yell, and be all tough. You know what I'm talking about? And if Wack can fight, I don't know. He shouldn't be talking crazy and talking about what he gonna do to people at this big old age, and you got money and balling and all this. Uh, but he had a problem with him saying, well, you can't be mad at Munchie B for saying he passed the drink to the, you know, whoever took, you know, the rapper's life. You feel me? And I would have to agree with him that he said more, because Big U is fighting the case right now. You speaking on names. You put names out there. At least Munchie B didn't say a name. He said, I'll just pass it, you know what I'm saying? And then somebody answered him. He could say, well, I'm just talking, you know, it's just for clicks and views. I just made some stuff up. I don't know. I wasn't there. I can't even see, you know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? What's up with y'all, man? Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, do all the stuffuses, you know what I'm saying? Rock with your boy. Uh, but I gotta agree with Lush on this one, man. And it do make Wack look weak. And I'm not a Wack hater. I used to think Wack. I thought people were hating on Wack because, you know, he's good at this internet thing and he got money and, you know what I'm saying, and he said a lot of good stuff and some stuff that be truth. But now that I'm seeing more, I think Wack likes for people to dislike him because it seems like that's what keep him relevant on the internet. Oh, bitch ass police, he's punk ass nigga, he don't want to fade J Diggs, and he tucking his tail, but he get some people and yelling and screaming and acting like he just finna just beat up the whole world. And he ain't really like that, you know what I'm saying? And he tell you he ain't really like that. For sure, appreciate it, man. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment. But you can only push a person, you know, so much. Even if he's weaker physically and all that, one day he will, you know, swell up. You know what I'm saying? I remember when we was kids, and you know, I know me, I used to have to get mad and I'd be crying, boy, but then I whoop some ass. I start, you know what I'm saying? I might didn't want to get out or wasn't on it, but you push somebody to the limit, boy, ain't no telling where they gonna go. You know what I'm talking about? Oh man, appreciate it, triples, 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. So tough, so tough. Like up, man. Subscribe, comment. You know what I'm saying? We be on here, you know, keeping it authentic, speaking that 100 real stuff. And Wack do look weak for that, man. And he can never get off of that where certain people are gonna say, well, why you yelling and screaming and act like you pushing up and getting on people's head, but then you know, somebody that's be, you know, that played them plays, that been in the penitentiary, that like to fight, that be gangsters, and you know what I'm saying, and his take on gangster stuff, I agree with him. You know what I'm saying? As you get older, you can see some of that shit is not really what it is, played out. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't have a TikTok. I do not. I did, but I I had to get rid of it. I'm still on there. I just don't be on it. I just don't be on TikTok. But y'all make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. This man. Let me know if y'all know about this thing. Do you think that Wack is wrong for keep bullying Lush? You know what I'm saying? Or is Lush, you know, since Wack ain't around, he just talking crazy? He said his wife can give, or not his wife, it's his girlfriend, can suck him up. Nah, it's still on there. It's still on there. But I forgot the name of it. And he kind of took it there, but we could say a years, months and months, almost a year. This man has been treating him like he's a straight busy ass. You know what I'm saying? Talking to him crazy, yelling, talking to him like he is a child, and all thing. And Lush usually just says, "Oh man, I don't want no problems. I didn't mean it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm a J cat. I'm a dope head. Just leave me alone." You know what I'm saying? Um, and this time he said, "Nah, I'm suing BBLs out of bitches right now. I'm tripping." You know what I'm talking about? And he even told Adam, he even got on Adam like, uh, don't why do you let him, keep playing with me, keep doing extras, keep threatening me, keep talking about he gonna slap me, and then he sent the video, I guess, of um Lush getting slapped, and you know what I'm saying. But Lustin took it a little deeper. He didn't talked about his girl, his mama. He fed up. You know what I'm saying. He gonna report the toughness. Report it, man. Salute, salute. Yeah, let him know, man. This is real tough, real gold shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but this is not for children. So if you're a child, you shouldn't probably be here. I ain't put it on for kids, but yeah, I use profanity a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, um, have a good day. Have a great day. I would let me see. You know what? I'm gonna let you be on here and scamming, you know what I'm saying, troll and all that. Salute to the trolls, salute to the funny guys. You know what I'm saying? Keep it cracking and bracking from LA to Manhattan. We're gonna keep doing our stuffuses. You know what I'm talking about? But I think Lush he needed that, you know what I'm saying, just to get any respect for people, because people don't respect punks. Don't respect people that just get talked to and just always timid, and you know what I'm saying. You gotta stand up for yourself. Don't let nobody bully you. Don't let nobody disrespect you. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, you can stay post up, man. Get a, a Capri Sun and go dumb. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But yeah, man, it shows Wack character. But I think Wack has made this persona on the internet to where, and it is a good theory, man. If they hate you, they liable to come check in on you. It seemed like if you don't like somebody or you can't stand them, that you wouldn't deal with them. You know what I'm saying? You wouldn't watch them or whatever. But sometimes it seems like the people that dislike or hate, they want to see what you're doing, or come on here and cuss you out, talk crazy. And so I think he's cool with being disliked because that keeps him irrelevant. Anything he say, anything he do, especially if it's not in righteous order and it look kind of faulty, they gonna get at him. Yeah, man, bullying is not cool. But standing up for yourself is worse, because even if somebody put tippers on you, serve you up, but if you get off first or you fight or you stand up for yourself, most time they leave you alone, respect. Now some bullies, they if you're an easy target, then they're gonna keep on no matter what you do until until you take it there. So I think Les finally done had enough. He had enough of the disrespect, calling out his name. And you could tell Les is not really one of them ones that really care. You bitch, you punk. He's a mark, you know what I'm saying? He ain't tripping, man. He's a dope head. He don't care. Whatever, think what you want. Just, you know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on me. But being on the internet, being on No Jumper, being seen by a lot of people, and being seen as just weakest dude ever, eventually it's gonna get to you. Eventually you gonna be, hold up, you know. All the comments, "Hey, you just called just a bitch, you's a buster, you dope head, you gonna let him talk to you like that?" And he said, you know what? He tired of it. And I have to say, that's a good call. Easy call on his behalf. It should have been happening a year ago, 10 months ago. Because Wag really, he act like he cool with him sometimes and, crack jokes and be straight. And then most of the time, he talking to Lush crazy. You know what I'm saying? I need to get off of drugs and all this and all that, you know what I'm saying, and disrespecting. And as a grown man, you shouldn't take disrespect never from nobody, you know what I'm saying? And that's his job. It's not like, well, I'm gonna just ignore it and get on. Um, you gotta deal with it, you know what I'm saying? And he dealt with it, you know what I'm saying? He said he getting that BBL out that ass and he's suing him if he touch him. And, he getting a little saucy with the words. And this is something that we ain't seen from Lush. I guess he was a battle rapper or rap, but that's different. That's you know what I'm saying, your skill, your you know what I'm saying. It's not realistic. You know what I'm saying. It's a chance of making music, being creative, and doing those type of situations. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. But just he seems to be a very timid person, and probably took a couple of ass whoopings and didn't want to fight back and all that. And anybody that go through that, and even if you don't like fighting or you don't like violence, don't let nobody put your hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Don't let nobody play with you because if you do, then you know they'll keep doing it. And other people see it, they think they can do it. You just be easy to be played with, and you gotta like make sure that you win, lose, or draw. You cross that line is don't play with me because I'm gonna get off quickly. You know what I'm saying? And not saying violence, but just hey man, watch your mouth. Don't talk to me like that. And he finally stood up to him, and he finally and he getting spicy, man. He told him he's suing BBLs out of his act. You know, I don't know if he should have took it there, but he said that you know Wack Hunter and Wack Hunter good for that to speak on people's family um, and the extra stuff. So he coming out. Make sure y'all like, subscribe, comment, do all the stuff. It's just, yeah, I like football. The Cowboys is my team. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully it's our year. I've been feeling that way for a while, but we then playoffs we can't never get it right. But yeah, I rock with them boys. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Um, and also I like the Saints a little bit too, man. You like the Cowboys too? Yeah, go. Let's go, them boys. It's almost that time. Preseason started. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he just stand up for himself. And you know, they said a coward will kill you quick. You push somebody to the corner, even if they don't want to, and you keep antagonizing them. It's no telling what they're capable of doing. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, you just saying what I'm saying now. That's what's up, though. That's what's up. Yeah, the when Breeze was there, I was like, yeah, Saints. I like the Saints. I like the Ravens, but I'm a Cowboy fan. And I'm a football fan. I like watching football. Super Bowl last year, I didn't was like shouldn't have been the Super Bowl. I wasn't too into it, but you know it's the Super Bowl, so of course I watched it. Um, but yeah, he get fed up, man. You know what I'm talking about? And that's what happens when you keep letting people push your buttons and call you bitches and punks and saying what they gonna do, and you just, hey man, stop. I ain't want no problems. They will continue to do it, and we seen Wack Hunted, you know, been on him for a while, and there's certain people that he won't dare be in the room with you or talk like he got some common sense, some sense. He won't be with the, hey, Paru, I'll beat your ass. Ooh, he all the yelling and turned upness. You know, he ain't gonna do it with, you know, somebody that's on that level too that ain't taking no disrespect. So it do look like weak on my boy Wack Hunted, man. This is no disrespect or shade at Wack Hunted, but Lush is right. And on the internet, one thing, people can have an opinion. And if he says, it's just, if you're gonna be talking about Munchie be a snitch, and he shouldn't have said that he passed to Draco Ruler's killer every day. Then you gotta definitely feel away when somebody's talking about somebody in jail that got a case. Use the name Big U. Use a rapper, and you know he's known for checking in to LA. You gonna pay me in the 60? You know what I'm saying? This is the picture they put in the Big U, and with stuff like that, it might not give him another case, but it's gonna make him look like he was really that guy, you know what I'm saying, that was booking these rappers, booking these athletes, booking people and calling shots, and that's what he's in prison for. So, and he used his name, so that's like top notch. Yeah, that's talent, you know what I'm saying? Which he said, you know, the internet do get things confused sometimes and make it more than what it is. Coachless. Uh, somewhat, man. Unless they didn't been around where the culture is from, I guess. You know what I'm saying? Not too much culture. So I guess I can agree with that comment a little bit. Now, cultureless, nah, I would, you know, they got cowboys and they had the cowboy boots and stuff like cowboy hats, but I think the Pisces and took that from them. But yeah, they got culture, Vikings, and you know, at you know, slaughtering and stealing. They got a little culture, man. But yeah, it's a little, not too much. because they had to take it from others. But anyway, not all, you know what I'm saying? And that's funny that you asked that. But Lush ain't playing. He said, "You will not bully me no more. I don't care. Um, yeah, I don't want them problems. Yeah, I'm a J Cat dope head, but you gonna have to show me a little bit more respect. I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of this shit, boy. You been owed him too. You been owed him harassing him for a while. I'm not even harassing him, just you know, saying disrespectful things and disrespecting the dude. And everybody know less don't mean no harm. He just there to podcast and bring a different aspect besides the gangbangers and you know the rappers, which he's supposed to be a rapper too, but it's just a little different. But we all know that he not with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? He don't want no parts of that. But sometimes you keep pushing buttons and pressing buttons, motherfucker will answer. And Wack know, and I don't know if it's you know just to get his name or get something to talk about it. No jumper, but it's long overdue for him to stand up and say, "Hey, homie, check it out. Fuck you. You gonna stop playing with me. Stop thinking, but because you said you gonna slap me and punch me for a year, and you ain't even shook me up. You ain't did that but talk." And Wack's good at that. You know what I'm saying? And he said, "Well, where you?" J Dig said, "Where you at though? You know what I'm saying? He looking for you." And it's a lot of people that don't like Wack do bring that up to poor. Like, yeah, Jay Diggs want to get put them, catch that fade. And Wack stopped talking about it, act like it didn't exist. He left that alone. So to get at people that's not on violence, don't want to fight, timid. You know what I'm saying? It shows a weakness. And every bully, and I've been called a bully too, which I don't think I was. I just, play like a boy. And a lot of dudes in the area, they ain't have no daddy, so they ain't really know how to play like boys. So they was kind of soft, and this how you play, shit. And then, but you get mad and shit, I'll be smiling, but I'll be ready to get off. Like, what's the problem? I'm just playing. Why you act like a little hoe? You know what I'm saying? And I realized I got older. Yeah, that's not cool. You shouldn't play with people or put your hands on people if they don't want to play like that or they don't like fighting. So I guess it could be bullying, but bullying is bad. Anybody that's bullying, especially now, if somebody bully somebody that just tough and act tough all the time, and that's different. You tough, so get tough. And some people gonna try to pull that whole cord. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. But I think Wack just got too mad for simply dude saying, "Hey, you mad at this part? You mad at Muncie B for saying something and not even saying a name and just saying whatever that he drank with somebody who took somebody's life, but y'all ain't got nothing to say about Wack, and that's what pissed him off. You ain't got nothing to say about Wack talking about somebody that's in jail fighting the case right now, and then putting a rapper in it and just making it sound like, oh, and then he try to Wack 100 good at that. He changes the narrative. You know what I'm saying? Oh, I said he was there, but he wasn't even around. He stayed with the whoopty whoops and whatever. But you still put him at an airport with a rapper talking about money, and that's what they saying. They said, well, they making it seem like Big U was pressing the athlete. That's where the check in LA come in. You know what I'm saying? Check in LA. They making it seem like that was Big U's thing, and we heard him say it on the internet. You know what I'm saying? Talking a little too much. Extortion and all that. He's fighting those charges. For you to put his name and put that, I understand what he's saying. So Wack Hunter got a little mad about that. You know what I'm saying? And talk big, yelling on the phone. The regular clubhouse Wack Hunter stuff. Um, but is this beef gonna go anywhere? Will it? Because we all know that he said either he gonna call the police. I'm suing on the fight. I'm not disrespecting. I just don't disrespect me. And I gotta give out because I don't really fuck with Lush really. I be sometimes wondering why he there. He just be high. This blind thing. I mean the blind thing. The thing he did with Muncie B, the 20 verse 1. Um, I liked how he got in that, and I liked how that little camaraderie and they little the date show thing went. You know what I'm saying? Don't really watch those too much, but The balloon one's better, but I think that was one of the ones that was up there. You know what I'm saying? But I really don't fuck with Lush. But once you get respect and you just be a man, stand on 10. Not saying he got to go fight him or go get a knife and cut him or go get the biggest gun. Just hey, stop playing with me. I ain't gonna tell you, oh, you want to? I'm gonna disrespect you back. You know what I'm saying? Respect um, is earned. Or not even earned. Respect should be just a natural thing, but it's gotta go both ways. So if you're not respecting, I'm not respecting either. So shout out Lush, man, for finally getting fed up, man. Finally saying something to Wack, and we know Wack talks about he gonna fight everybody on Paru. I'll knock you out. I'll get on you right now. Ha la la la. You upset, but that hardly ever happens. So I mean, shit, Lush got it and seen by now. Man, motherfucker just be talking. Shit, let me talk too, and make this interesting. So we gonna see, you know. And Adam kind of even sided with Wack too, which I thought he would tell, you know, hey, you know, Wack, because he like to check Wack sometime, as we see on the Sunday show. Because you know Wack could go there, but he ain't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? So I thought he would be like, yeah, man, leave Lush alone. Don't stop threatening. Just he don't want to fight. Let's not do that. With just podcast, man. You ain't gotta call him out his name. But nah, he ain't do that. He ain't do that. He said, well, man, you kind of took it too far, Lush. So he kind of seemed like he was on because he was talking about, you talking about R&B, man. With the, that shit was funny. He said he's showing the BBL out that butt. Boy, play with me if you want. I said, oh, Les had a good one. That nigga was smoking that shit up all night. Thinking, what can I say that's going to hit? That hit. You know what I'm saying? All right, he gonna lie. I said, gave me a little giggle. I said, this boy said, I ain't heard it. They gonna have to recover the BBL out the cheeks and hand it over. That ass is gone now. Give me that ass. But yeah, man, shout out Lush. And Wack looking kind of weak, man. If he haven't, I fuck with Wack content. I think Wack be speaking some real game sometimes, truth. But as I see him more and more, now that I be, you know, watching the internet, he be on bullshit. He be on police shit, and you know, I don't think he want to be liked. Because if he liked, then he probably ain't gonna get as much motion or so many people speaking on him. Cause they talk bad about the Waxster. He can't go around the homies and the whoopers or none of that. You know what I'm talking about? He's a reject. He can't go to Pacoima and 2Bs and all that type of stuff. Which you 60 years old get money. I mean, I don't know how that make you feel, but I mean, you should always be able to go wherever the fuck you want to go to, you know? Um, in America, man, nobody can't make nobody not go nowhere, but it's repercussions too, especially if you on fuck shit. So I get it, but oh yeah, he got something coming, but I think he gonna, you know, I don't know how much the beef gonna go, but I think Wack probably is gonna be a little hot, you know, because he do bring up the BBL, R&B a lot. You know, he really like her. That's his girl. He riding with her. And he kind of disrespected. He said that bitch could suck my Disney. You know what I'm talking about? Straight up, he ain't caring no more. And it could be whatever he going through. It could be the drugs talking. It could be almost losing people. He could be at the edge, and someone's on the edge. Boy, is a dangerous person. Not to say, all right, he gonna just max Wack out, because I don't think Wack will have a problem with him on the head up fade. But you know, you never push nobody to the corner and you never know what the next man is capable of or thinking or gonna do. So, you know, but I think it's just more Wack got comfortable talking to him like he was a buster, like straight, you know. And he said, hey, man, why'd you talk to them gangbangers like that? I'm just a J-Cat smoker from MacArthur Park. uh, and like I said, I never really fucked with Les or liked his content, or because he was just too soft. You know what I'm saying? So I had to give him a salute him for that. Like every man should stand up for themselves. You feel me? And not take disrespect. That's just common. That's just what it is. What's up, man? What I'm guessing, nameless. What it do, my guy? What's the BR? And make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all the stuffuses, man. You know what I'm talking about? Everybody that's on here, let's go ahead and hit that like button. We stuck at 2, man. Let me get a couple likes up in this thing, man. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? They being a little tight with the likes today, man. But yeah, Lush is nah, I don't. What podcaster was that? Um, and what was he saying? He was talking crazy. Let me know. Nameless seven. No, I didn't see nobody reacting to my video. Not in a while. My last page, but not this one. Oh, about the Avalon Blue video. Yeah, that was a. It was all Who was it? Was it Cause he did comment. Was it dude from PJ Watts? Bobby A, or was it someone else? But that's what's up. That's what's up. I'm about to get on here and get it cracking, man, and hopefully it start going how it should. Okay, it was Bobby A. I'm gonna have to shout out Bobby A, man. Salute, cause I've been watching a lot of his videos too. He seemed passionate when it comes to, he's still with the Crip stuff and all that, but he's passionate about his people and he got a lot of sense. You know what I'm saying? He be making a lot of sense. He be talking some real stuff. So I fuck with Bobby A too. So that's what's up, man. Bobby A, big came through and reacted. I ain't even know. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna have to go check his page now. Name is good looking. But he did comment on it, so I was like, okay. But I had a Gumby comment, G Face, the founder of the Inform. I had a few people that was known on this internet comment on some of my videos, so that's what's up. Cause sometimes it's like, man, ain't nobody. Well, I can't my shit shadow ban. Nobody don't see my stuff. Or what's going on? But I don't be on here all day, every day too. Like a lot of people, or make 5 videos a day. So I mean, that's how the algorithm works too. And I just don't have the time or the energy. And I don't shit ain't that much to talk about unless I start telling life stories and all that, which I didn't do too good at that. It's a couple of them I got all right views, but. And then I don't want to talk about stuff that shouldn't be glorified to make it seem like it's cool. Cause back in the day, you know, if you ever been a knucklehead be doing some knucklehead shit sometimes. Sometimes you just be like, wow, made it through, or didn't get life, or didn't get to push up daisies. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to glorify it. And yeah, when I was I put in the bed and get to talking, because then when you get to feeling yourself. And then it's almost like letting the youth know that that's what you gotta do to be a real, stand up dude. And that's not what it is. Get money, live life, move around. See, the world is good. It's a great world out here. It's a lot of bad stuff, but it's a lot of good stuff too. You feel me? And I just don't want to be on the negative shit all the time. But yeah, man, I just had to shout out Lush, man, cause Lush finally that bald head power on power level, man, kill that shit, man. I ain't worried about you like that. But I don't think he'll do it in the same room though. So let's gotta get them cojones up a little bit, man. Cause he do be too timid and let people talk to him crazy. And I know some of it is just, it's like the person that's know what you're talking about and play dumb, smarter than you'll never know that they're smart at all. You'd be like, this motherfucker dumb. And really, he know what you're doing, and he just know how to move around. And okay, you think I'm dumb? I'm gonna keep playing it dumb like that, and then fucking around and surprise you, even with his conversation or something. Nah, I don't believe Lush can squabble. He seem like a little guy. He just, but it's people that can fight. That's not all rah with the bullshit too. But I didn't know that because Lush looks small. He looked like a little guy, and he always like, man, I don't know. I'm just a smoker J Cat. And there's a lot of J Cats. I've never heard a J Cat call himself a J Cat. And that was, he took that and ran with it. And that's another thing of playing dumb or being like, but he's smarter than he let on. And he know that I'm sure he knew Wack messes with people and talks shit all the time. Just to certain people, because I mean, you ain't even gotta know. You just read some comments. I mean, hey, Wack, why you ain't tried it with Jay Diggs? Or Wack, you only yelling over the phone, or you wouldn't do that with these podcasts, but you did it with them, and so it ain't hard to see. It ain't hard to see. Yeah, he probably would probably bite you and hit you with a bottle, hit your ass with one of them needles that he used. Bow! This is fucking whack battle. Watch out, he bring one of them noodles he just shot up with, boy, and stick you, nigga. You in trouble. Oh, you know what them noodles, boy, it's a rap. Waggo really had to, I'ma kill your Pyru. He gonna have to go crazy for real. Yeah, he get one of them dirty needles, man. It's ugly. But yeah, you can't put nothing past nobody. And it's just not something you should do because it makes Wack look like an old angry man that want to mess with somebody that he know don't want no problems. You know what I'm saying? He didn't got on the phone. Hey, Wack, look at here. I mean, hey, let's look here. Look at here. I'm gonna tell you, keep my name. I'm gonna say. And every time he bows down, he even bowed at it that time. But he's like, man, it's content, man. If that's how I feel, that's how I feel. Stand up for yourself, Lushy Lush. They call him Lush One. I don't know why. If anybody know, y'all let me know in the comments. Lush One. He one of them ones, huh? But y'all was never really digging, dude. And I was like, what is he even on here for? You know what I'm saying? But now I have I have more respect. He was a rap host, okay. Did he battle rap too? I thought he battle rap too. I didn't know he was a host. So he got a little he got a little rap skills if he was hosting to see who the good, who had the best lines in the battle. That's what's up, man. Shout out battle rapping. That's a fun thing to look at when motherfuckers get to, especially the ones that know how to do it. It's definitely an art. Like I can rap, make tracks, do all that. But when it comes to battling, I'll be ready. I did it a couple times at a sesh, and something. I hold up, motherfucker. What you say? I can't take it. You gotta really just entertainment, motherfuckers say it like my ego probably, motherfucker. Watch out. What you say, bitch? What you say? I'm ready to go outside. Nigga, fuck rap it. We're done. So battle rapping is definitely got to take discipline, and it's the way they spit them words and the metaphors and bring up shit, man, is dope. So shout out battle rap. I just couldn't do it, man. I go ahead and make a track in 10 minutes. So I can write and all that, freestyle, all that. But battling, oh, man. Now I probably could and just, but it's a different type of, it take a little bit different. You got to have the metaphors. You got to have the punchlines and, make it visual and really kill this dude in front of you. You know what I'm saying? Everybody and Mama and Arrow, you could bring up everything. And I was like, well, damn, shouldn't some shit you shouldn't say? BT, well, he went in, man. I'm talking about. Yes, sir. Make sure you hit that like, man. Subscribe, comment, do all the stuffuses, man. But, yeah. And, man, Lush, he said he taking the BBL out that ass he keep playing. He didn't say his, but he said his R&B. But he could have kept it just Lush. You should have told Lush he gonna take his BBL out. He messed with her. And that would have been just as funny. But yeah, he done got on. I heard when he said that. I didn't hear about the kids, but I heard somebody say that he done spoke on the kids and all that. So that's crazy. Hey, Nameless 7, what was the video called that bro reacted to my video? Or did he just mention it? It was enough because I know he did a couple of them about Avalon Blue and the Southsiders. I think I might run one of them tomorrow about the Blue Devil out there looking like he done smoked all his. I don't remember him being that skinny. He's smoking, but he beat the Black Brothers. He act like he kind of messed with us, but he had a cold title talking about that nigga shot. He said the blacks want war with the man. How us talking about. What's his name doing some boo-boo shit? Okay, and it was about the Avalon Blue thing. I'm gonna go check that out. Shout out my boy, man, Bobby Ye from the Watts, man. PJ, that's what's up. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna go see if I can find it. It was more of Blue being submissive and picking and acting like he was scared instead of riding with his homies, and it was looked at as boo-boo, right? It wasn't so factor. Oh, we hate the Mexican. We gotta go beat up the Sureño rats or sewer rats and scraps. And no, it wasn't that. It was like motherfuckers disrespected dude, and he disrespected him first, and then you tripping because he disrespecting back. That's just what part of the game is that? That don't make sense. So it was more disappointment in your people, which I don't have anything to do with Avalon or You know what I'm saying? Which I had a couple of homies, you know, gangsters that I fucked with, but I mean, I'm not a Crip. It's not my gang, so I just felt it as a black person. You know what I'm saying? So it was a race, but it wasn't about no Mexicans, you know. And they love the attentions, Dubs and all them. They 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 like they just get off. They need some black people to say something and just say something about them, and they'll run content on that shit for weeks. Because without us, they shit dry. They ain't talking what they're talking about. How they was the big Vato Loco on level 4, they should be boo boo. You know what I'm saying? They gotta talk about us. So when we get them some little something to talk about, they just go crazy. Ain't nobody said nothing about no war with no Southsiders, man. They said motherfucker Blue, Avenue Blue was wrong. And that's what it is. Well, why you apologizing to any motherfucker? I wouldn't care if he was Canadian or whatever. Motherfucker called me a black monkey, nigga. It's up. And it's stuck. And if we can't get it agreement with some words, like motherfucker watch your mouth and motherfucker be like, if he double down on the monkey and Congo and all, nigga, it's up. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no apology. I'm finna call you disrespectful names and probably put my hands on you. You know what I'm saying? Um, but that's what that was about. It wasn't really about no Southsiders. Because if it was a white person called him a nigga, and he said you hunky, and motherfucker, the black boy go, the black dude from a gang, his homies make him apologize, or his homie make him apologize on the internet. You know what I'm saying? They go, I'm gonna be mad about that too. Anybody, Asian, Samoan, I don't give a fuck, Tongan, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You disrespect my people. This is bigger than just disrespect. Now you disrespecting my grandma's, mama's, auntie. You didn't disrespect the whole lineage, boy. It's on. You know what I'm saying? There ain't no fucking apologies, and that was weak. So that's what I was on, cause I'm on whatever you on. You know what I'm saying? I'm a cool, respectful dude, chill, like to have fun, chill. What's up? You know. But if you come with some disrespect, then all bets is off. And yeah, hey, I might do that. I don't know though, cause I ain't even look at it. I just said, boy, he looks like he done smoked all his blue devilness up. I don't remember him being that skinny, but I ain't seen him in a while. Maybe he just on a good workout plan. Uh, but call him Eggers. Eggers, yeah. But it ain't no hate to the Mexican community or none of that. That was you know, a lot of people felt the need to speak on that as, hey, bro, Avalon Blue, your ass too old for that. This don't even look right, bro. You got us looking like, or it's them when it go like gang banging and they from there and this, but it made it look like the whole look weak from the outside looking in, from the motherfuckers that really don't know what it is and they out of state. Look at them California blacks again. Tucking their tail, boy. The motherfucking Mexicans, it's about 10-1. They just got them scared, huh? And that's not what it is. You know what I'm saying? That's not and never what it was. But I found out some niggas is. And then I do understand that Avalon Blue do got the hood, and they share a park and they share a hood. And I seen Tony saying, so y'all could have spoke to them, not on camera, none of that, but you could have told your people that you fuck with, y'all didn't mean it like that, bro, was disrespectful. I apologize if y'all feel offended, but yeah, you know, he took me there, and he was over here doing some weird shit with the police here, and they ain't from nowhere over here, and that was a problem. But yeah, man, shout out Lush One, man. Lustin stood on his business, man. I wonder is the beef gonna go anywhere else? Is Wack gonna put him in the chokehold, because they do be at the show at the Adam 22? Is Adam gonna do? I mean, is Wack gonna do anything, or he gonna just talk? I think he just gonna talk. You know what I'm saying? He speak for himself. Who uh Lush or Avalon Blue? I don't know who speak for themselves. Yeah, he definitely speak for himself with that, but that just don't look right, man. That's like, hey, and don't demand, nigga. Everybody got to apologize on the line then, and everybody got to get a DP if that's the case. But yeah, that was boo boo, man. And to be that old, but then I seen him be in a video with G Face. I remember G Face hitting my old page, and he was like, "Yeah, man, we should do some business," because I got on the topic about when him and Cartoon was going at it, and you know, I'm always not that I always got black. I'm just black first, but it is. But he was saying the Mexicans run LA and all that, and like, nah, nigga, the police come, y'all gonna do the same thing as everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So when he had him in the video, I said, oh, this old nigga just want to be on the internet and be more famous or famous, be more known on the internet than Tony, you know what I'm saying, or something. I don't know. Cause I said G-Face, cause some talk. I just felt he was the police. You know what I'm saying? He's showing all this money. At first, I was like, yeah, you could go lick this nigga or really get some money. But sub told me like, bro, is he's talking all this Mexican shit, but every time we see him with blacks. So I was like, that don't even sound right. I'm stay away from dude. I ain't even comment back. I ain't even do some work. And then I looked at the video. He can't rap, so I'm like, do some work. Oh no, you trying? I've been to jail before. You know anything? I ain't going back. I ain't going back. Especially if you hang around informants, they can put shit on you, or you ain't even got to really do nothing. Or if you do something around them, you going to jail. So I said, nah. And I'm glad I did, because we found out later that he was been an informant for a while. And I seen Blue with him in the video. And these just, certain people take the gang banging out of it. Certain people that nigga, and act like they black, but they don't really like blacks and all that. I just, it's not my cup of tea. I'm not gonna be around you, cause I'm too easily offended sometimes. So it ain't gonna work out. You feel me? You know what I'm talking about? And my nigga, but I'm a little older, but Blue older than me by a lot. So I'm like, damn, this how they doing it. So I did find out Snoopy Badass is right. So I'm black. So now I said, there ain't no black scared of nothing, man. Ain't nobody should be scared of nothing, or nobody just because of a color. But I see, I guess because the organization they got, the more togetherness, they're deeper in LA. I've been out of LA since March or February. So I can't really, you know what I'm saying, speak on it like that, because they would have to deal with it. And niggas is not all just going out there just, I don't know. Some niggas was gonna come out there if it's time to come out there and go. But I can't really speak on that to that level. But it don't make no sense, man. Like I said, motherfuckers, and it's just his man shit, but I guess his gangs, now I'm seeing it's a little bit different. Motherfuckers give respect. And that's the whole thing. I was a grown up, and to did not deal with bullshit. Just respect everybody, even the smokers. But the motherfucker disrespect you, then you just turn up. You know what I'm saying? Just I'm disrespectful. I get disrespectful too. I ain't gonna be the only motherfucker that know how to disrespect. Hell nah, that's out. That I ain't gonna be able to do it. And he went out bad, man. Put it on the internet made it even worse. But then sometimes you gotta realize people. They like to be in front of this camera. They like the people talk about, because he done had, I'm sure, shit, at least 20, 30, I ain't even seen the Mexicans really, they videos. I'm sure they couldn't wait to talk about it. I heard, what's his name said, what's the peanut fucking head nigga name? The one that be with the other northerner, and he's can't even think of his name right now. Dubs. I know Dubs was, couldn't wait and be like to speak on that, because it's on the outside looking in. It's like, yeah, motherfucker better apologize. Didn't diss to all the he apologized online. You ain't know what's up, and I don't know. I don't get it. Cause motherfucker disrespect me and everything, and my grandma's ancestors, I could give a fuck less. I'm gonna go out. So you gonna have to come get me, cause I apologize these nuts, nigga. Ain't no apology. Motherfucker, what you say? Yeah, I'm on that. But hey, different strokes for different folks, man. It is it is what it is. But like I was saying, man, Lush didn't really he really took it there, man. And what Wack gonna do? I don't think Wack gonna do shit but talk. But if Wack do something, it's physical, or he said he gonna call the police to sue the BBL out his bitch, so he better not do nothing. But if he do, I just don't think Wack do. I think Wack just gets on Paru. He get loud and get a headache for yelling. And some shit be funny. And a lot of times Wack Hunter be right about shit. But he wasn't right to get mad about that. Hey, the non-affiliate dope fiend was right. You speaking on a man in prison, period. It don't matter. Open case. Going through all his life in jail. And then you just throw some more shit in there. Oh, yeah. When the future came, and you know what I'm saying? So I guess that's why he got mad, because fuck you talking about? You ain't supposed to be talking like that. You don't know about the streets, but all the dope heads know about the streets. They be in the streets, getting their dope, smoking their dope at the park, been in the streets, been homeless before. Oh, they know all the streets. They know some gang bangers from all around over there and wherever they be at. So, yeah, Les ain't that slow. He ain't that stupid. And I'm thinking he should have been stood up for himself, man. Any mean people that rode through. Oh my bad, just now seeing that. We had a couple, but not really. Most of the people on here, they might shoot that little troll jokes or whatever, but they don't be talking about nothing. Or they'll be talking crazy and they thinking they gonna get mad or try to be yelling in my phone and motherfucker on blood now, nigga, I'll take off and blah blah. Get the spitting and shit like I did right there. They be tripping. And when they see it don't matter, then they just either build a team or they leave. They either be cool or they get on. You know what I'm saying? Move around. All busters gotta move around. So that's why my shit don't be really getting over. It'll be a lot of busters on this bitch. Whole lot of yees, my G. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. Salute to the real though. Gonna keep it that way no matter what. Not for views, not for nothing. Just giving, some game to the younger people or some people that don't know or some people that's going through stuff. You should never be nobody's punching bag, even verbally. You know what I'm saying? Anybody, you punk ass bitch. And if you don't stand up for yourself and say and motherfuckers laughing, they gonna have fun. They'll be, look, I found somebody I can fuck with every day because I don't like me myself. I don't like life what's going on right now. Let me get the attention off my feelings and just fuck with you. You gotta slap fire from their ass and then stop. Just how it go. And violence not the answer all the time, but motherfucker keep on and keep on. And hey, I don't want no problems, and you can't respect the verbal. You might just have to get, we grew up chunking them. I know now it's different, They pulling out switches, there ain't no fight, they can't fight. Motherfucker be pulling shit. 3 niggas jumping, 1 nigga they still can't fight. I say it's over for fighting, but shit, y'all need to start back fighting in 2026 again, man. And get your hands right. Motherfuckers ain't gonna be disrespecting, playing online, doing that other stuff. And then, unless you kill somebody with your hands, but that don't usually happen. Even if they go to sleep, usually they wake up. But instead of just going out shooting the wrong person to shoot somebody and then being in jail forever and can't fight, then you fucked anyway. You know what I'm saying? Even if you done knocked the man down and you won that part, but now you about to go to war for real. And see how you do with that with the nod, squabble, no step back, no picking shit up. But yeah, fighting's not the answer, but I do think some things deserve an ass whooping because a lot of people learn fast. You ever whoop somebody's ass and say, okay, all right, man, it's okay. They both forget to understand what you're talking. Like, subscribe, comment. I remember this big ass Indian, right? I was 19, no, I was 18, fresh 18. He used to buy my beers. He was cool, but he big old head, motherfucker, tall. I ain't want no problems with him because I thought we was cool, But motherfucker switch up, but I ain't know. I thought you sipping all that, right? I get a beer. He give me a beer. I'm drinking. We by the store, and I put my beer down. For some reason, he mad and he keeps circling me. I'm like, I said he about to get me. I want no problem. This boy big, right? I'm 18. I'm skinnier. Same height though, but I'm 5'11", he about 6'2", big old head, big ink. The motherfucker got to chasing me around. All right, man, come on, stop, chill. Then that motherfucker took my beer and tossed it. Well, I must have forgot that I was scared. My beer? Whooped his ass all across the street. Okay, all right. I said, you about to give me another beer, motherfucker? Give me that motherfucker went out, called the police on me. I said, oh, shit. I told the police, I said, he got to give me a beer. He threw my bitch. He said, you ain't even old enough to drink. You better be cool. We'll lock you up. It was in Phoenix, Arizona. I said, but sometimes I whoop and give motherfuckers some clarity, boy. They get, all right, man, no more. Stop. No muss. All right, I get what you're saying. I'll never do it again. Yeah, it just is what it is. Shit, for dudes, shit, even the bitches. Now you see the bitches be fighting more than the dudes now. Baddie girls, and they got these female chunking. They ready to chunk them. More than the dudes. This is a cold game. Shit didn't switch. But yeah, like I'm saying, that it's not the answer, and it's better to walk away. But nah, no mas is for real. Motherfucker, no mas, stop. Okay, all right, no mas, no more. Stop it. All right, man. All right, I'll get it. You didn't see it, even if it wasn't you fighting to say. You didn't see motherfucker get on somebody and they was bad at first and fuck you and maybe spit on them or did some disrespectful shit. Then motherfucker get to putting that belt to ass. All right, man, stop. Okay, I got you. I won't. It's crazy, but shit. That's all I knew. Now I know that's not always the answer. That's at first that's the only answer. You feel me? Win, lose, draw, whatever. Nigga, I'm getting it in. Don't play with me. But a good ass whooping is sometimes if it can't be talked out, if it can't be worked out, if a motherfucker be like, yeah, okay, get some understanding, we get some respect. Even if we just go both ways, go our separate ways. All right. But hey, I mean, you did what you want to do when the motherfucker get what you want to do. They say that kind of how I switch. So what you talking about? What you mean? And that's my favorite shit. What you nigga? What you mean? What you mean, motherfucker? I don't understand because I think if that's what you mean, then it's on. But yeah, Les got to stand up for herself, man, and I'm happy to finally see him, especially on the internet. You know, most of the people just be talking or be fake or ain't gonna really do nothing. They just cracking jokes or talking shit to get the views and might get mad and break it up. Like when Wack jumped up, I forgot who was on no jumper, but for grabbed him by his shirt, it just held him by his shirt. His old little short, wobbly, big ass couldn't get away from one hand. I said, oh, yeah, he ain't trying to fight, but it looked good, right? It looked like nigga was mad. Oh, you got me fucked up on pyro, nigga. I know you ain't talking to me. So I don't see Wack really doing nothing to Lush physically, especially with Lush already told her, man, I'm a sue BBL out that bitch. Keep playing with me. She ain't gonna have no more booty. We're gonna see if you post her that much with that ass gone. I said, this nigga look stupid. Yeah, man. Walking away, is a more manly thing. That I'm here is because you don't want to go to jail. You don't want to exit. You could hit a nigga wrong and he hit that side of the walk and let her wake up. Boom, same thing. But sometimes a good ass whooping, would they get some straightening? Ain't that the song that them the Migos made? Some straightening, motherfucker. Get some straightening sometime, boy. It changed a lot. That's all I can say. It changed a lot. Motherfucker be so extra out. One minute, boy, get that belt to ass, and he humble him up. Oh, my bad, yeah. Okay, stop. No mas, stop. No mas, no mas. Motherfucker changed real quick from being big and tough. But that's not the answer all the time, but sometimes it's needed. I'm gonna just keep it 100, man. Like dudes that never fought and all that, I'll be like, damn, how the, that's a good thing, though, shit, Never went to jail, never got in trouble. That's saluted. But you take disrespect and motherfucker be around you all the time too, you gonna get disrespected. Like you go to school and motherfucker just messing with you and disrespecting you. You gotta bring some ass to get some ass. Either you get beat up, but you let a motherfucker know, hey, you gonna stop playing with me. You ain't gonna I ain't having it, and shout out Lush, he ain't having it no more. Wacky. I mean not wacky, Wack hunted. He done. He said no more bullying. And he got fouled with it. So I said, shit, finally, motherfucker did something correct. And I think Munchie B got something to do with it, too. BT. You know what I'm talking about? Because they probably ain't got a little cool. We seen the chemistry with if you watch the 20 verse 1 with Munchie B, could see he touched it. That shit was really entertaining, pretty good. Good little show, you know what I'm saying, that they did. And even Lush One did his thing on there too, you feel me? So he did his thing there, they probably got cool, and Munchie B might have said something, gave him a little, because that's the only reason I think. Why would he come up and be like, well, y'all can't talk, y'all talking about Munchie B as a snitch and he did this? Munchie B didn't say no name though, so I'm like, Lush is right. But is this something that Munchie B done told to Lush, did he tell Lush this? And Lush said, yeah, that's a good motherfucking, yeah. And Muncie B probably said, yeah, that nigga name and Big U and the Future and everybody. I just said I'm to pass the drink to the killer. The name, nobody know. I don't know who the killer is. I could have made it up. And Lush said something about it, and Wack got heated. Which it seemed like Wack and Muncie B ain't don't fuck around and like each other either. So it's all it's all, even if it ain't a play, sometimes if it can play you into saying some shit to doing some shit you ain't want, unless they want to argue and go back. He never does with Wack. I think this the third time, and I don't even watch no jumper to be real, except if it's a skit or something going viral. I might speak on it and seen somebody else video, seen Damian Porter talk about it, or um, Rick Rock, or um, um, Bobby Ye, somebody like that talk about it, and I see the little script from here. Yeah, that was my son player too. I heard he was gonna go play out of country, but yeah, I think it's his time. But he probably could have played another year or two. You know what I'm saying? KD's still in the league. It's still people. I just never been. I like Westbrook. You know, he got a lot of heart. He's very, uh, electric. He gonna go. You know what I'm saying? But he just turned over for me, and then he can't shoot. So that's what. But I'm probably gonna miss him. That's how it be with players. Even when you don't like them, or they used to whoop your team like Kobe. I just thought Kobe was overhyped. I still do, but when he stopped playing, I was like, man, Kobe Bryant was kind of good. Even though I seen Jordan, I seen this shit before, but I kind of missed that. You know what I'm saying? Like when LeBron leaves, it's a lot of LeBron haters, man. It's gonna league gonna be kind of boring. But they still got they got some Anthony Edwards, got some John Morant. Hopefully he get it, turn his shit around. Young players that's gonna be good in the NBA. But when LeBron leaves, it ain't gonna be the same. Even for the haters, they gotta find somebody else to hate on. Or they gonna really, man, he was kind of balling. Remember when he was in Miami, here in Cleveland? Because I went through that with Kobe. I was like, man, yeah, he was cool. He overhyped, you know what I'm saying? But he ain't trash. You can't call a superstar player, but when they playing and you don't like him, that motherfucker, he garbage, he whack. In all reality, he was balling, boy, Hall of Famer Hooper. But you know what I'm saying? But I thought other players like the T Max, the Ray Allens, Dwayne Wade's, other players, if they had had Shaq or two big ass 7-footers, would have won just as many rings. But that's what's up, man. Russell Westbrook will be. My son gonna miss him. He was like, what? But I thought nobody was trying to pick him up. But I heard Washington was trying to get him, and somebody else. Yeah, man. But yeah, don't let nobody play with y'all, man. But stay away from the suckers. But that's their workplace, and this is their content. So I'm sure Wack and Lush don't never hang out. They might though. It could be a play. We don't know. Jumper is the Jerry Springer of the internet. It's a lot of make shit up, scripted shit go down when they numbers going down. Cause it always happen when ain't nobody talking about no Jumper, ain't nobody reacting to him. Then all of a sudden, somebody was finna fight somebody, or he called him a bitch, or this disrespected this hood, accident for a cigarette or whatever. So they ain't no telling what they man. But if it is fake or script, man, I'm sure a lot of people want to see. Cause nobody like Wack. I think Wack okay though, man. I ain't gonna lie. If he really a police and all that, and he acting like on Pyro, that shit bunk. But he be giving up some good games, so y'all stay away from the gang, stay out of jail, and then you ain't gotta worry about a nigga like him telling, cause you just be living life and won't be doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? If you is, yeah, at least I ain't hanging with him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about. But I think he all right. I used to think he was good. I was like, man, I like the OG, man. He cool, Wack cool. With his short, funny ass. Because he be saying some real shit. But then now I'm saying, or maybe he just want to be hated and wanted to play like that, even like the 600. That because some people on this internet, they do the most silly stuff, backwards ass shit. But people talk about it. People check in. So it's also, if you're trying to go viral, I mean, Wack. I don't hear too many good I don't hear nobody out the internet on the comments or nothing be like, yeah, Wack was cool. Yeah, sure. Very few. Everybody don't like him, but they be checking in. So you know what I'm saying? The haters come through for you when no one else do. You know what I'm talking about? And it's always gonna be a few solid. You know what I'm saying? Like a few that's right here. Just a couple that fuck with you a little bit or a whole lot. You know what I'm talking about? My boy Nameless, he always come through. Salute to that, to my guy right there though. But yeah, man. Respect is supposed to be both ways, and if somebody pushing like with the Avenue Blue and whack and all that, you can't get. I mean, you can get mad, do what you do, but motherfuckers crazy if they just disrespect you and think you ain't supposed to disrespect back, or just simply get off. Some motherfuckers don't say nothing, and you might not even know you disrespected. Might just took it wrong and just do what they call sucker punch. Motherfucker be sucker punch, but sometimes you be saying shit or doing shit that you should be waiting for a punch to come. So it really ain't sucker punching. Now motherfuckers just walk up to you, you don't say nothing, pow! You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm too old for the job of that shit. I can't do it. But maybe I'm, once I start getting my numbers up, I might start coming at these people, cause I used to get on what's that nigga name from the East Coast, a little short nigga. He used to give me a lot of views. What's his name? He from East Coast. He was getting in with Nina Boy, Nina Girl they call him too. Boy, he used to give me hella views. Boy, I be on Dino ass. Cause I used to at first him and cause I was new to this shit. I was watching the white boy from Hoover, Milk. I was watching Milk and I was watching Nina Boy at first, and I was like, oh yeah, Nina Boy kind of cool. He be saying some solid shit. But then I seen how he flipped, and I don't know. Maybe you got to do that for the internet or for views or to spice it up or however. But I was like, bro, kind of solid. Then I was like, this nigga just go against everything that he be saying. Bitch ass nigga. And I used to talk crazy about him because he used to be, Nina Boy be popping this shit like, yeah, I got the white teeth and nigga, my own apartment and like, nigga, you live in Vegas. And, and I used to just crack a little joke. And a lot of people like that. And I talk shit. Bitch ass nigga, they can't fight. And talk crazy. But then I said, that's not how I want to be on the internet either, especially motherfuckers you don't know. Not saying to be scared or I might have to do something if I run across you. But it's like giving them, I don't even know, motherfucker. Well, I'm going to talk shit just because I don't agree with you or see some bullshit in you or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And how he used to talk about everybody talk about him and whoop. And I was like, to get on. And I was like, well, that's how you got on talking about the white boy. And, so a lot of contradicting. So I just was on him for a minute. And them videos used to do really well. They used to do really well. But I said, nah, I don't be on internet playing like that. Because I get with the shit. I don't want to be out here and see a motherfucking, hey, man, what you was talking about? And then I'm not going to say who. It was going to go up. Ain't no, oh, my bad, it's just content. Nigga, what, however you feel, I feel the same way. And I live life like that. Unless the motherfuckers ain't got no sense or they talking to the sky or they on drugs and they just, and sometimes I'll be talking, hey, are you talking to me? I see the white boy out here, the tall skin, he was talking to himself, but he looking at me, right? And he did like some shit with his hand. And he was like, and I had a couple brewskis, and I went to the road first and went his side girl, my wife and my son, and I went back out there. I said, oh, was you talking to me? And he said, I'm talking to myself. And then he said, you gonna go back to Orange County? Or he said some shit, right? I said, oh man, I'm over here finna get into it with a motherfucker mentally disturbed person. I'll be tripping shit. Something wrong with me. You ain't supposed to be tripping on ready to fight a motherfucker that ain't got it all. He was talking to the sky. He probably was on meth. He had on glasses on and he kept walking around and all that and talking. I said, I'm tripping. So sometimes you gotta let some shit go, but disrespect, I don't have none of that. Now if it's a smoke or something, you gotta be smart too, cause motherfucker can trick you out your position. So but yeah, I'm saying, Lush, man, go up, turn up on Wack 100. Wack ain't gonna get in the boxing ring with nobody else. He probably get in there with Lush. My boy Dave would say Lush and squabble too a little bit. He got the Bargutter Koreatown hands, Koreatown LA hands on that ass. with the MS-13s and the 18s be at, boy. He over there, so and he smoke. They got the strong dope, boy. Lush might really get it and get with him. Uh, but I would think he would, have to work out and stop smoking dope for a while. So I don't know if he gonna do that because he look like he be getting zooted. And he don't be lying either. Trying to, I don't fucking around. He be like, I'm a dope head J Cat. Fuck it, pass the pipe, nigga. But Wack could probably get the read with him, but Wack ain't really fit to go out there and fuck around with nobody that about the same weight or big or you know what I mean, or really on that type of timing. That's why he let you know he's a businessman. You know what I'm saying? Well, be a businessman with Lush and leave him alone. That ain't right, man. Leave Lush alone. Talk about you put about David Bible Cup, slap the shit out of you, and do this and do that. Keep that energy with everybody, or don't keep it with nobody. That's all I got to say about it. And I will probably do the No Mas video and talk about the Southsiders tripping. Or well, not them. I only hear Blue Devil, but I know it's a couple that always got something to say when it's black. Or like this shit going twice a year, where the black content creators start talking, and then the Mexicans come in, and then they say they run the pen, and then the blacks say, "Nigga, we'll beat 5 of you up," and it just happen every year, and then it just go away, and black and brown unity. But like California, fucking crazy, boy. Y'all, it's a whole lot of weird shit going on, man. You gotta eat the dope for something to happen. Yeah, he didn't like. Yeah, that's cold, man. But hopefully he'll get out that because if he can rap, he's on No Jumper. Would they still give him the same option though if he was sobered up and start eating good and or do they need him to be a dope head to be on there? So I don't know. But if he was to get clean, and he seemed like he got potential to go up in the podcasting world. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he can even get on his rap shit or whatever. But for sure, he's a good podcaster, or decent, or he wouldn't be there. People fuck with him. I just don't like. He seems like a coward, and he just take too much shit. But from this day on, hopefully, even if it's just his character on here, because we heard Charleston or here, a lot of motherfuckers talk about characters or the criminal 5-5 God. Nigga get to changing the voice or coming with this clown or this character, any kind of character that what they want the YouTube or the world to perceive them as. He probably could do better. Because I wouldn't wish that on even my enemy to be methed out and high off dope all day and night. Some demons for sure. So shout out to Lush. Hopefully he get better. And Wack was tell you dope head and talk shit, but it's not good to keep people when they down. Even though he's on the show, even though a lot of people know who he is, he's down right now. Anytime he fucking around, methed out his mind and walking around and at the video, I mean, yeah. But shout out for taking a step of manning up and standing on 10 toes, even though if it's just over the internet. Because I thought the way they Lush be playing, like he's just so scared to say, he won't even say nothing over a phone, over the, you know what I'm saying, in person, definitely. Oh man, I don't mean like that, and it's not just all respect, Yeah, cut that shit out, man. If it's fuck you, it's fuck you too, and that's how it should be. But let's all love each other and be good and great. But everybody's not on that. So the ones that's not, fuck them and feed them dog food. You know what I'm talking about? But anyway, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. Ain't nothing else popping, man. But good looking Nameless. I'm gonna go check that out. See what Bobby A was talking about, because he did put facts on my short or whatever. So I ain't even know he looked at the video. So I'm gonna see what he is talking about. And we probably gonna come with some content tomorrow. Try to stay more consistent. A day off. I ain't have much to do, so fuck it. Let me get on here and see what's up. I mean, it'd be like, I don't know, I might have to find other things to talk about. The reactions is getting played out because there ain't shit really going on. It'd be the same shit, or but the Mexicans and the blacks, California, that's gonna, that's annually. It's gonna be rap, fashion, or prison. Who don't like us, who do, they can't fuck with us, they can't fuck with us. And them always do good videos, but I I don't want to get in my feelings and get mad and all that. Cause I mean, I'm not on that. I'm on with whoever respectful. I'm respectful. I'm not out there looking for it. So it kind of changes the aspect. Now, when nigga on that, or you like, you know what I'm saying? And I heard a lot of people say that, but I'm the first motherfucker that I can remember, you know what I'm saying? Name, listen to this, man. I'm the first one before they start, when even they was making them, I'm the one to say, I'm on whatever you on. And I done heard a few after me, they ain't say it exactly like that, but, you know, I said, them motherfuckers be watching my video, and I still don't get no views and likes. What's going on in this bitch? They done heard JB, man, wake that shit up a little bit. They used it. But yeah, that's what you should be on. You should be on whatever the next man is on. If it's cool, it's cool. If it's not, nigga, we can get rowdy. You know what I'm saying? We can go there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not tucking nothing. I'm not turning down nothing but my collar. And I'm on that for life. I don't care till I'm 80. Nigga be... You know, if I have to, but other than that, I shouldn't have to because I'm be respectful. I'm be cool, off top to everybody until I don't have a reason to. You know what I'm saying? So then, if you ain't in the wrong, shit, you take it however. You usually win. You usually win like that. You know what I'm saying? when you always trying to be right. Well, I ain't looking for this. I ain't trying to just and it ain't my pride. I ain't sitting here like nigga whoop or just staring and all that. I'm giving motherfuckers benefits of the doubt. Cause that was the youth in me in the, mid 20s and even the 30s until about 35, 30, you know what I'm saying? But I was on that type of dumb shit. Now that's just too draining and too much energy. And then half motherfuckers don't even be feeling like they ain't even on it. So what's wrong with you? So now I'll be chilling. I'm cool until I don't have to be. And then it's, whatever you want, man. And that's, I think that's a good way to look at things. You feel me? Because you can't let nobody disrespect you, play with you, or do nothing to you. But you ain't got to be tough all the time. I remember my first time pimp with me and the homie SL Don. We banging on breakfast. Oh, blood, why you ain't listening? We turned up. And now I look back opposite. I'm surprised that the older homies or nobody didn't tell us nothing. You know what I'm saying? The Mexicans just be letting everybody looking at us like these motherfuckers is 5:35, 20 in the morning. Niggas banging, turned up. And it's really no reason. But stay ready, you ain't gotta get ready. But shout out to all the few folks that fuck with me, you know what I'm saying? All 3 of y'all that like my shit. All 10 that came through. It's all love. But yeah, we're gonna get back in here and make more videos so get some traction going because I have a couple that come check in, fuck with your boy. And even some of them, they ain't been coming, I guess, because I ain't been doing too much. So we're gonna be on here dropping some game, telling you when that shit looks strange and stay away from them lanes, because it's so many of them, boy. And some of them is gangsters. We even see some of them suckers is calling OG. I'm OG from Whoop-de Whoop, not big OG, and come in and clown activity. Like what the? So we just gonna talk about it a little bit, but it's no hard feeling to them people, or I don't like them, or I'm hating or whatever. But the truth is the truth, man. And we're gonna keep it fruitful. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, man, it's your boy. I've been on here too long. Probably gonna at the shower, ready for work, watch a little bit Wire. They've been having a Wire on, man. If y'all don't know about the Wire, that was a hell of a show. Pretty good show. Probably one of the best series shows, type whatever they call them series. Yeah, that shit go crazy. And it's early 2000s, I think, 2004, 2005 when it came out. But it's good, so I'm probably watch some of that. But anyway, y'all have a good night. Take care. Watch over your family. Stay focused. And stay away from these snakes and these fakes, man, because they out here to make you fumble. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta run a touchdown on these hoes. You know what I'm talking about? On these haters. But yeah, man, and stay down. And be true to yourself. Fuck what anybody think. Anybody talking about, man. Keep it solid. Yeah.